Engine low, but my pulse a little higher. Nothing happens till it's there. Cigarette between my fingers again. Lighter sparks in the dark. Smoke fills the space in front of me, like it's covering something thin. Radio steady, same as before, but my shoulders don't settle. Hands at 12 and a 2. I shift them without reason. Breathing deeper than I need. Let it out slow, no clear cause.
Still uneasy, smoke rising, trying to smooth it. Ash falling soft and quiet. I watch it land. If I sit long enough, maybe it fade.
Thoughts don't form into words, just small movements underneath, like something tapping at the ribs. Not loud, just constant. I take another drag, hold it a second longer. Chest tight in a thin way. Not pain, just pressure. Outside stays the same. Street light, empty lane. Inside feels slightly off, like a note half step wrong.
Nothing broken, nothing fixed. Breathing, hold, smoke up, release. I keep repeating emotion, waiting for balance.
Cigarette near the filter now. I light the next before it ends. Not chasing calm, just delaying the edge. Engine hum steady under it all. Radio voice flat and low. I stare ahead but my mind shifts side to side. Ash building in a tray, small gray evidence that time is passing, even if I'm not moving.
Low current under the skin. No storm, no clear sky. Smoke thinning into night. Hand steady again. If the feeling wants to leave, it can. Until then, I sit with it.
You're living already. Back inside the complex road, speed bumps taking slow. I park along the curb, not my spot, engine humming in play. Cigarette lit in the dark cabin, window cracked toward the trees. Porch lights stacked in quiet rows. One balcony TV flickering blue, ash tapping into the tray. Dashboard glow on my wrist, radio low, almost talking. I stay behind the wheel, already home, still not out. Smoke drifting past a window line. Hand steady at 12. Door handle wouldn't reach, but I don't move. One more minute with the engine on before I cut it. Neighbor walking a small dog, glancing once at the headlights. I take a slow drag, amber bright against the night. Exhale, rising in the street light. Then I'm pale in the beam. Seat lean back one notch. Phone face down by the gear. Fuel gauge resting mid, no warning lights blinking. Just a soft tidal rhythm, holding the space. Right under my window, still I pause. Smoke floating in the cool air. Motor steady and low, keys ready to turn, but not yet. Another voice through the speakers. I let it fade. Cigarette near the filter, ash long and bending. I press it out slowly, the window open. Cold air replacing the smoke. Engine still running, hand hovering near the key. Street empty and out, I could step inside now. Climb the stairs in seconds. Instead I watch the dash until the song ends. Park but not finished. Motor soft in the dark, smoke memory in the seat. Night resting on the hood, home just beyond the door. Still I remain. One last quiet breath in this car. Then maybe I'll turn the key. Engine sound feels far away, like it belongs to another car. Cigarette between my fingers, I watch my hand hold it. Smoke lifting in slow lines, almost not mine either. Radio voice in the background, like it's coming through a wall. I blink and a moment shifts, not forward, just sideways. Breath moves in and out, but I'm slightly behind it. Still here, but distant, smoke rising. For something, ash falling in quiet, flakes landing without sound. If I press my thumb to the filter, I feel it. Street lights pass across the hood, I notice them like a scene, not like I'm inside it. Cigarette glowing near the tip, small orange anchor. Exhale into the cabin air, watch it blur the outline. Hands on the wheel, but they feel automatic, like they learn to shape without me thinking. Nothing wrong, just thin, edges soft. Around the night, smoke climbing to the roof, then fading clear. I sit inside my own body, a step to the side. Ooh, a step to the side. But not fully breathe in, breathe out, smoke marking the space between me and me. If it sharpens again, it will be slow. Street lights sliding over the hood, slow glow. Window crack, just enough for the cold to move. Dashboard numbers breathing soft green. Left turn signal ticking with no one there. Half a block from the driveway, I pass it. Circle once like I missed a sign on purpose. Radio low, voice talking more than rapping. Tires hum like they know this route by heart. Porch light waiting, but I'm not. Phone face down on the passenger seat. Engine steady, not asking questions. Another minute, park along the curb. Almost home, but let it roll a little. Don't cut the sound just yet. Let the night stay where it is. Hands still resting on the wheel. No rush to step outside, no reason to explain. One more track through the speakers, then maybe I'll think about it. Maybe I'll think about it. Rear view holding the empty street. Red light changing for nobody. I tap the brake, then ease again. Clock glowing, but I don't read it. Neighbor's window flickers blue. Somebody laughing behind thin walls. I stay inside the small quiet space. Seat lean back a single notch. Breath fogs the edge of the glass. Keys still turn, not all the way, yeah. Headlights washing over the fence, idling like a low thought looping. Close to the door, still I drift. Keep the motor in a soft wake. Night air sitting in the cabin. Fingers loose around the wheel. Steps can wait a little longer. Nothing calling me in. Another voice through these speakers. I'll move when it fades on its own. Fuel line steady, no warning lights. Mailbox shadows stretching thin. I trace the same short circle again. Gravel crunch under slow ties. House number clear in the mirror, but I let it blur past once more. Seatbelt still across my chest, like I'm mid-ride, not finished, yeah. Street empty, sky dim but open. Breathing with the vents on low. Key between off and on, holding that in-between place. Right here just outside, let the engine murmur softly. Night resting on the windshield, hands quiet on the wheel. Door can stay closed for now, steps don't need to start. One last sound in the speakers. I'll sit until it settles. I'll sit until it settles. Turned out before my usual exit. Took the river on instead. Cigarette lit at the first long stretch. Window down to meet the water, yeah. Street lights laying gold on black waves. Bridge shadow cutting across the hood. No buildings close on either side, just railing in the dark beyond. Ash lifting in the crosswind. One hand steady at the wheel. Radio voice low and even. Speed holding under the limit. Not heading home just yet. Let the river run beside me. Smoke drifting out into open air. Engine soft against the night. No turns for a while. No doors in sight. One more mile along the water, then I'll decide. Passing docks tied in silence. Empty benches facing the dark. I take another slow drag. Ember bright in the side mirror. Exhale caught by the wind. Gone before it settles. Signal blinking for no reason, then I cancel it again. Dashboard glow on my knuckles. Tires humming a flat tone. The city further in the rear view. Still not far, just distant. Keep the road straight ahead. Let the current move next to me. Smoke thinning in the cold air. Haze quiet on the wheel, home waiting somewhere in Lens. But I stay near the edge. Another voice through the speaker. End of the river stretch approaching. Red light at an empty crossing. I stop without leaning forward. Cigarette nearly to the filter. Ash tapping out the last gray line. Water moving in the dark beside me. No cars lining up behind. Green comes slow. I don't press hard. Let the car roll easy. Window still open to the wind. Turning back only when it feels even. Almost midnight by the water. Engine low under the bridge. Smoke memory in the cabin. Air moving through the dash. Home is a different direction. Still I trace the shoreline. One last pass by the river, then maybe I'll head in. small parking lot off the main road. Barrier arm down in front of me. Cigarette lit before I reach a ticket slot. Red sensor light on the hood machine, humming for payment. Numbers blinking on the screen. I stop right at the white line, engine low impatient. Ash resting near the console edge. Radio voice barely moving, no cars waiting behind. Just the gate and the glow. Right at the barrier, still at them press smoke. Rising through the dash light. Hand loose on the wheel, feels only a few coins, but I keep them still. One more minute in the space before I move. Camera above, reading my plate. Wind sliding on the side door. I take a steady drag, ember small against the red beam. Exhale toward the windshield, watch it thin and spread. Waller sitting on the seat, close enough to reach. Timer starting to count, idle soft ticking from the dash. I don't open the door, I don't feed the slide. Almost inside the lot, yeah, paused outside. Smoke floating in the night air, engine holding the line. Space already empty, waiting for me. Another low track in the cabin. I'll let it run. Gonna life right. Another low track in the cabin. Another low track in the cabin. Another low track in the cabin. Cigarette nearly burned down. Ash long and fragile, I tap it into the tray. Look once at the machine, green arrow flickers faint. Inviting without sound, key still turn forward. Foot resting light on brake. I could drop the coins now, lift the arm and enter. Instead I shift to reverse, let the barrier stay closed. Close enough to park, still I roll back. Smoke memory in the glass. Motor soft in the dark, light could've held me still, but I stay outside. One last glance at the red light, then I drift away. Something I could start tonight, I know the shape of it. Cigarette already lit before I reach for anything else. Engine running steady under me, radio low, no interruption. Hands resting where they been, not moving toward the door. Smoke rising in a thin line, like a quiet delay. Breath in, hold, let it pass. I could begin but I don't. Smoke lifting, buying time. Ash falling in small gray tap seconds, burning down if I wait long enough. Maybe it won't matter. Phone screen dark beside the gear. There's a name I could call, I don't flip it over. I light another and stay ember bright in the dim. Exhale toward the glass, engine hum unchanged, night unchanged. The first step is simple, almost automatic. Still I sit as if there's more to think. Not afraid, not ready, breath in, release. Smoke curling toward the roof, then thinning. I tell myself, cigarette near the filter. I tap the ash into the tray. Lighter clicks again, small flame, same motion. Radio voice flat and steady, time moving either way. I look at the door handle but don't reach. There's no obstacle here, just the absence of motion. So I let the smoke rise one more time. I know the start, I know the line. Smoke drifting past my face, then gone if I move. It changes, so I stay until the cigarette ends. something I could start. There's something I could start. There's something I could start tonight. There's something I could start tonight. I know where to start until the cigarette ends. There's something I could start tonight. There's something I know to start. I know to start. I know the 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 start. There's something I could start to know the start. I know the start. There's something I could cigarette in. There's something I could start tonight. There's something I know to start. I know there's something cigarette in. There's something I could start tonight. Apartment gate lifting slow in front of me. I tap the car but don't go straight in. Cigarette already lit before the round. Smoke folding back into the cabin. Concrete walls catching the headlight beams. Tires echo down the spiral. Parking lines empty and waiting. I pass my usual spot on purpose. Ash falling near the gear shift. Engine sound bouncing off pillars. Dashboard light against gray cement. I keep rolling deeper than I need. Inside the building, still not done. Let the motor idle low. Smoke rising toward the ceiling. Hands steady on the wheel. Space is already mine. Still I don't park. One more slow circle below before I head back up. Second level almost silent. Security camera blinking red. I pull into a space, then shift again. Cigarette glowing in the dim. Window cracked in underground air. Smoke flattened against concrete. Foot resting light on the brake. Radio voice barely there. I watch the ember shorten, drop the ash into a paper cup. Get back in the drive without hurry. Climbing the ramp once more. Up and down, no reason named. Engine carrying the pause. Smoke tracing small lines behind me. Basement air staying still. Home stack right above. But I stay below. Another voice through the speakers. I'm not stepping out yet. Back at the entrance line again. Gate waiting for my signal. Cigarette near sand now. I take the last slow drag, crush it out in the tray, but leave the window open. Cool air, replacing the smoke. Headlights brushing the metal door. Key still turn, not release. Hand resting at 12, I could park in seconds. Instead I let the ramp pull me down, already arrived. Still moving, motor low against concrete. Smoke memory in the cabin, night sealed outside the glass door. Handle it and reach, but I don't touch it. One more quiet round below, then maybe I'll stop. glowing green ahead. I'm moving to the toll lane slow. Cigarette lit before the barrier. Smoke rising under white lights. Look, car reader blinking for a second. Gate arm lifting without sound. I could press down and merge. Instead I ease to the shoulder. Ash tapping on the plastic tray. Engines passing fast to my left. Dashboard number steady and small. I sit between entry and exit. Almost on the highway, still I don't commit. Smoke curling in the toll light and resting at 12. Lane stretching out forward, but I stay near the line. One more pause at the round before I turn away. Signal on and switched off. Truck roaring past in a blur. I take a slow drag, amber bright in the mirror glass. Window cracked for the fumes. Cold air cutting through the barrier already behind me. Yet I don't accelerate. Foot light on the pedal, letting others disappear ahead. Radio voice flat and steady like it doesn't care which way. Right at the merge point, engine held in check. Smoke thinning above the dash, night wide in front. Home somewhere off the side road. Not this direction. Another track still playing. I let it finish first. Hazard lights blinking twice. I steer back toward the exit loop. Cigarette near its end now. Ash long and fragile. I flick it into the tray. Watch the tip dim out. Highway hum fading behind me. Ramp curving back to surface streets. Keys still turned forward but speed kept low. Green sign shrinking in the rear view. Decision delayed again. Close to leaving it all behind. And still I circle back. Smoke memory in the cabin. Engine soft in the dark. Open road just ahead, but I don't take it. One last slow turn off the ramp, then I drift home. Yeah. Engine running, sound barely there. I know it's on, but I don't feel it. Cigarette resting in my lips like it's part of my face. Smoke moving up in slow lines. I watch it without interest. Radio low in the background. Could be silence, I wouldn't know. Hand steady on the wheel, no tension, no rush. Just a flat, kinda quiet, sitting inside my chest. Not heavy, not light, just here, no spark. Ash falling in soft gray dust. Time sliding by, I don't reach for anything, I just stay. I take a drag without thinking. Hold it, let it go. No relief, no weight either. Just emotion and breath. Outside lights pass slowly. Or maybe I'm the one not moving. Phone screen dark beside me. No words to flip it over. Thoughts come halfway then fade before forming. Another cigarette between my fingers, because the last one ended. Nothing pressing, nothing pulling. Smoke lifting, then gone. If there's something I should feel, it's quiet. So I sit in the middle without naming it. Filter warm against my hand, lighter clicking once more. Flame small and steady like everything else tonight. Engine hum blending with the dark. Radio still low and even I stare at the windshield, but don't look through it. Ash building in the tray, thin and ordinary. No shift inside, just the same tone repeating. No rise, no fall. Breathe in, breathe out, smoke marking small seconds and disappearing. With this changes, it'll be slow. Engine running, but I'm not going anywhere. Hands resting without intention. Cigarette between my fingers like I forgot why I lit it. Radio playing something steady. I don't follow the words, eyes on the windshield. Not really seeing the street, there was something I meant to do. It slips before I catch it. Smoke drifting up slow, filling the pause I can't name. Nothing urgent, nothing clear. Breathe in, breathe out, just hear ash falling in thin lines. Time burning down. I wait for a signal, none comes. Yeah. Phone lights up, I don't pick it up. Screen fades back to black. I take another drag, not because I need it, just to feel emotion. Inside the stillness, thoughts don't argue, they don't move either. Like a room with the lights on, but no one inside. I tap the ash again, watch it break apart. What was I about to do? I can't tell. Smoke rising to the roof, then gone. Hands still on the wheel, but no direction. I sit in the middle of it without choosing. Cigarette near the filter, I light another without thinking. Outside stays distant, even if it's close, there's a list somewhere. Maybe on paper, maybe in my head, but it feels far away. Engine hums the same tone, radio still low. I stare ahead, waiting for something to start. No plan forming, no push inside. Ash gathering in the tray, quiet and light. If a thought wants to lead, it hasn't yet. So I let the smoke rise and stay where I am. Nothing happened tonight. Still I feel like I missed something. Cigarette already lit before I know what for. Engine low under the silence. Radio steady, not judging. But I replay small moments like they meant more than they did. Ash building at the tip, I let it grow too long. Breath held a second longer than it needs to be. No clear mistakes, still I check. Smoke rising like a quiet cover. Ash falling in soft gray lines, landing on nothing. If I go over it again, will it change? Faces from earlier flash faint. Conversations half remembered. Did I say too little, too much? I take another drag like it might answer. Exhale into the windshield, watch it blur and clear. Hands tighten then release on the wheel. Engine hum doesn't shift,
neither does the thought on nothing proving, nothing solved. Breathing, breathe out smoke, climbing to the roof, then pin in a circle, the same question without words. Without words. Cigarette near the filter, I light another too fast, not to feel calm, just to delay the silence. Radio voice flat and low, night unchanged outside. I look ahead as if there's a verdict there. Ash tapping into the tray, small repeated sound, time moving forward without clearing anything. Maybe it's nothing, maybe it's mine. Smoke drifting past my face, then gone. If there was a line I crossed, it's invisible, so I sit with the doubt and let it burn down. Phone face down, no vibration. Screen hasn't lit in a while. Cigarette already burning before I check the time. Engine low under the silence, radio steady, almost distant. Windows holding the dark outside. Nothing pressing in, smoke drifting toward the dash, slow and unhurried. I don't expect a message till I glance once. No call coming, no name flashing, smoke rising, that's all. Ash falling in soft gray taps, landing without sound. I let the quiet sit beside me. There were nights louder than this, voices filling the space. Tonight it's just a hum and the small orange tip. I take another drag, watch the ember shift. Exhale until the cabin air, it spreads and thins. Hands resting at 12, not gripping tight. No one waiting inside, no one outside either. Nothing missing, nothing arriving. Breathing, release, smoke climbing to the roof, then fading clear. If someone were to call, it would ring. Cigarette near the filter, I light another without pause. Not out of need, just to hear the click, lighter spark in the dark. Engine hum unchanged, radio voice flat and low. I stare ahead, phone still turned over, screen still black, night wide and steady, holding its own silence. No signal breaking through, no shifting tone, smoke drifting past my face, then gone. If the world wants me, it knows where I am. Until then, I sit with the hum.
Engine running, that's enough, no need to name the night. Cigarette lit without a thought, flame small and ordinary. Smoke lifting in straight lines, I don't follow where it goes. Radio low in the background, just sound, not message. Hands resting on the wheel, not steering anywhere. Breathe in, breathe out, no deeper reason. Yeah, don't explain it, don't fix it. Smoke rising, that's it. Ash falling in quiet pieces. Nothing attached. If it passes, let it pass. Street lights flicker on the hood, I don't turn them into signs. Phone dark beside me, I leave it that way. Another drag, slow and even. Got chasing calm, just repeating the motion because it's there. Engine hum steady underneath, like a floor I can stand on. Thoughts come halfway, then I let them drop. No lesson here, no meaning. Breathe in, release, smoke fading into the dark without a trace. I don't try to hold it or name it. Yeah. Cigarette near the filter. I light the next without pause, not out of need, just continuity. Radio voice, flat and low, night unchained. Outside, I look ahead but not for instance. Ash tapping into the tray, soft and mechanical, time moving forward, and I don't interpret it. No way edit, no story built, smoke drifting past my face, then gone. If there's something hidden, it can stay. I sit with the ordinary until it's over.
Drive through arrow painted on asphalt. I follow it without thinking. Cigarette lit before the menu board. Smoke drifting past the side mirror. Speaker box waiting for my order. Digital photos glowing too bright. Car ahead moves up a space. I roll forward slow and even. Ash balanced at the edge. Engine low under the hood. Window halfway down. Night air mixing with roasted beans. Almost at the speaker, but I don't speak. Smoke lifting through the window, hand loose on the wheel. Order could be simple, just one word. One more track in the cab and then I'll decide. Headset voice asking softly, whenever you're ready. I let the silence stretch, take another drag instead. Ember bright against the menu light, exhaling to the dark lane. Blinker tapping by habit, though there's nowhere else to turn. Cup holders empty and waiting, wallet resting by the console. I watch the car ahead receive his bag, still I say nothing. Right at the mic, still I drift. Smoke thinning and warm, light engine steady in line. Coffee only feet away, but I hold the pause. Another low voice on the radio, I let it finish. Car behind me pulls in close. I signal an edge aside. Cigarette nearly to the filter. Ash falling in a thin gray line. I pass the picker window without stopping. Worker leaning out with a cup. I don't meet their eyes. Keys still turn forward. Tires rolling back to the street. Menu light shrinking in the mirror. Decision left unspoken. In line but never ordering. Motor soft in the lane. Smoke memory in the seat. Night wider past the exit. Drink could've warmed my hands. Still I move on. One last glance at the go garden. Now I merge back out. Now I merge damn finger.
Passenger seat empty beside me, seatbelt resting without use. Cigarette lit in the dark, smoke drifting toward that side. Engine low and even, radio filling both speakers. I glance once to the right, out of habit more than hope. Ash tapping into the tray, small sound in the quiet. Breathe moving in steady lines, no second voice answering. Wouldn't mind if someone sat there, smoke rising across the space, ash falling soft and thin between two seats. I don't reach for my phone, I just sit. There were nights with laughter here, windows down, music louder. Tonight the glass stays up and the volume stays low. I take another drag, exhale toward the passenger side. It spreads over empty fabric, then fades. Hand resting at 12, no one brushing against it. Engine hum, steady as ever, holding both sides. Alone, not lonely, not full. Breathe in, release, smoke climbing toward the roof, then thinning out. If someone knocked, I'd unlock. Cigarette near the filter, I light another without pause. Not to fill the seat, just to keep the motion. Radio voice flat and calm, night steady outside. I look at the door beside me, but don't imagine too far. Ash building in the tray, soft gray reminder, there's room for another. Still I stay as one. Empty seat, open space, smoke drifting from left to right. If company came, it could sit. Until then, I'll let the engine run. Gas station lights too white for midnight. I pull up beside pump number 3, engine still running low. Cigarette already between my fingers, window cracked toward the empty lot. Fuel price blinking in red digits, card slide waiting for a tap. I don't reach for my wallet, ash held careful above the tray. Radio voice flat and even, no other cars at this hour, just neon and the smell of fuel. Here to fill up, but I stay seated, smoke curling in forbidden air. Hand resting on the wheel, tank could use a little more still. I don't step out, one more minute at the pump before I decide. Security camera turning slow, wind moving rappers near the curb. I take a measured drag, amber small against the glare. Exhale toward the open crack, let it thin into the night. Dashboard needle not quite low, enough to keep going. Foot easing off the brake, car shifting its weight slightly. Pump screen glowing blank, waiting for input. Almost refueling, still delayed. Smoke fading under neon, engine steady and idle. Highway only blocks away, home somewhere behind. Another track in the speakers I cigarette near its end. Ash long and fragile, I tap it down into the tray. Watch the ember dim. Car still in my pocket, nozzle hanging untouched. Windshield reflecting station lights. Key turn, I remove. I could open the door now, smell the fuel strong. Instead I stay inside, let the pump light flicker low. Tank not full, not empty. Motor soft in the glow. Smoke memory in the cabin. Night wide beyond the light. Gas could take a minute. Still I remain. One last quiet breath at pump 3. Then maybe I'll pull away.
Windows closed, but it's not the glass. Air feels thick before I light it. Cigarette between my fingers again, like it's the only thing that moves. Engine running somewhere below thought. Radio talking, but I don't hear it. Chest tight in a quiet way. Not loud, just constant. I strike the light slow. Watch a flame catch the edge. First drag doesn't fix it, just fills the space. Something stuck in my lungs, but it's not the smoke. I breathe in, breathe out. Still it stays, another cigarette burning down. Ash falling soft and gray. I wait for relief to show up, it doesn't. Thoughts looping without words, like a song that won't resolve. I tap the ash into the tray, light another before the last is gone. The glow in the dark feels like proof I'm still here. Exhale toward the windshield, watch it disappear too fast. Silence pressing from inside, no clear reason why. Just a way without a name, sitting where breath should be. Inhale, hold, release, nothing shifts. Smoke rising to the roof, then fading. I keep trying the same motion, like it might unlock, but the tightness stays put right where it was. Ooh. Filter warm against my lips, hands steady, almost calm. Outside doesn't matter tonight, inside is loud. But I don't chase a thought, don't try to solve it. Just let the ember shorten, let the smoke mark the seconds. Another one waiting in the pack, not because I want it, just because it's there and I don't know what else to do. Breathe in, breathe out, still no change. Ash piling, trying thin. If relief is coming, it's late, so I sit with the burn and let it fade on its own. Corner store light still buzzing behind me. Receipt folded once in a cup holder. Cigarette resting between two fingers. Window down just enough for the smoke to leave. I don't head straight back to my place. Take the longer road past the empty park. Street sweeper park like it's done for the night. Billboard flickers with no one looking. Radio voice low, almost a murmur. Ash tapping softly on the edge of the tray. Dashboard glow washing over my wrist. I drive like I'm stretching the last 5 minutes.
Not home yet, let it drip. Let the engine carry the part. Smoke curling out the window crack. Hands loose on the wheel, no reason to speed it up. No plan to turn in. One more sound through the speakers. I'll circle once more.
longer than it needs to. No cars lined up beside me, I lean back, take another drag, exhale thin into the cold air. Green comes and I move slow, past my street without signaling. Apartment windows stacked in quiet rows, somewhere TV light flashing blue. Cigarette burning short of each block, ash falling in small gray lines. Steering with one hand steady, letting the other rest near the wheel.
Close enough to park, still I keep rolling, smoke fading into the dark. Motor humming low, dog can wait a minute, steps can stay undone. Another voice in the cabin, I'm not cutting it off yet. Oh, I'm not cutting it off yet. I'm not cutting it off yet.
Pulling to an empty lot instead, engine idling, headlights against the wall. Cigarette almost down to the filter, I watch the ember shift with each breath. Crack the window wider for a second, cold air brushing across the dash. Phone face down, no alerts checked, seat tilted back just a notch. Another pack sitting in the console, I don't reach for it yet. Key turn halfway towards silence, but not all the way there.
Right here between move and stop, let the smoke thin out. Slow engine murmuring under the hood, night pressing on the glass. Home is only 2 turns away, still I stay seated. Last bit of sound in the speakers, then maybe I'll drive in. Then maybe I'll drive in.
Blue neon of the wash bay humming, I pull into an empty stall. Cigarette lit before I cut the light, smoke mixing with damp air. Pressure hose hanging on the wall, coins ready but not inserted. Water still dripping from the last car. Concrete shining under white lamps, engine island in the wet echo. Ash falling near the cup holder, radio low against the hollow space. I don't step out, park but not washing. Hit the motor breathe, smoke folding in the mist, hand resting on the wheel. Timing not even started, coin still in my palm. One more minute in this pain before I do anything. Another car spraying 2 stalls down, water hitting metal in rhythm. I take a slow drag, ember bright against blue light, window cracked toward the night. Steam drifting past the mirror, foot still on the brake lightly. Gear not shift, get the park, soaps and faint in the air. I watch droplets like the windshield, ass chapped into a paper lid, and still no movement in the placement for motion. I stay still, smoke rising through damp air. Engine low and steady, others rinse and leave. I remain in line, another voice through the speakers, I let it run. Cigarette nearly burned down, filter warm between my fingers. I crush it out slow, but don't grab the hose. Coin still untouched, timer display blank, neon buzzing overhead. Water puddled under the tires, key turned halfway. Headlights off but engine on, I sit in the echo until the bay feels empty again. Nothing started, nothing finished, motor soft in the stall, smoke memory in the glass. Now you're waiting outside, wash could take 5 minutes. Still I delay, one last quiet breath in this space.
and maybe out, full out.